What's up, everybody, and welcome back to the CoolFigurez channel. And today I have for you guys the Mezco John Stewart Green Lantern. But first, if you're new, then welcome. This channel is all about cool action figures, analyzing them, hunting them, taking pics of them, and of course, playing with them. I upload new content every Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. So check back on those days to see what I've uploaded, or just hit that bell icon to stay notified when I do upload new content, because I do randomly upload new content throughout the week, especially right now since I have so much content for you guys. And these next few weeks are going to be special theme weeks on the channel, so you're going to want to stay notified. But if you guys do enjoy this video or any of my other videos, please remember to give them a thumbs up. It really helps the channel grow. And if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button, guys. It is a very small goal of mine to try to reach at least one new subscriber per new video that I put out. So please be my one new subscriber for this video. Thank you so much in advance. As always, the information on this channel is intended for adult collectors and not children. I am your host, Jesse the Bat Madrigal, aka the Buff Collector. And once again, guys, I have for you the Mezco Toyz John Stewart Green Lantern, guys. Sorry, I messed that up right there. But guys, this figure is so cool. Now, I have a lot to say about this figure. All of it being good, really, but some of it not even being about the figure, and just the background on why and how I got this figure. So basically, I recently pre-ordered the new Mezco bundle, Justice League bundle, the Batman, Superman in the black suit, and the Flash, that's set to come out in February 2022. I know, a long wait, and hopefully they stick to that release date, because we know Mezco, they don't always stick to those release dates, but I'm really hoping that they stick to that one, because I'm really excited for those three figures to come in. But I thought in my mind, well, if I got those three, you know, maybe I should buy a Wonder Woman, so that way, you know, I could at least have the big three, the Trinity, Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman, and all in Mezco form. So I'm going to get a Wonder Woman in Mezco. And I thought, you know what am I going to do with the Flash? I'm not the biggest Flash fan, but he's cool to have. Maybe I'll sell him, maybe I'll do something with him. And then I thought, well, if I already have Flash, if I have Batman, if I have Superman, I'm going to get a Wonder Woman. Why not just build the league at this point? I'm only like 2-3 superheroes short. So that's what I did. But unfortunately, Mezco Toyz does not have a Cyborg or a Martian Manhunter. So I went ahead and decided to substitute both of them with this Green Lantern. And with this Justice League, it's not just the Mezco Justice League, it's the Zack Snyder Justice League characters. So like I said, I just pre-ordered that bundle with the Flash, Superman, and Batman from Zack Snyder's Justice League. I got the Gal Gadot Wonder Woman. I didn't get the classic comic book character Wonder Woman. And I also picked up the Jason Momoa Mezco Aquaman, which you guys will be seeing a review for later in this week. So as you can see, I immediately jumped on buying all these characters. In my mind, I figured as soon as those three characters come out from Mezco, everyone's gonna get this idea. So why not get ahead and get a jump on it before everybody else? So I had no intentions of ever purchasing this figure until that thought came into my mind. And the funny thing is, it is one of the best figures I have ever gotten in Mezco form. It is packed with so many accessories, and to top it off, I was able to get it for $10 under retail. Shout out to the guy that hooked it up. This is the second Mezco figure he's hooked it up for me with, so I'm super happy and super excited. So thank you so much to him. But with that being said, guys, let's go ahead and get right on into this. So this is the John Stewart version. They do have a PX exclusive Hal Jordan version. Unfortunately, that one is going for a lot of money, but also not unfortunately, this is my Green Lantern, guys. I grew up watching Justice League and Justice League Unlimited, and the Green Lantern in there was John Stewart's. It wasn't until I got older and saw, you know, other comics and graphic novels and, you know, animated movies that they had Hal Jordan, and I'm thinking to myself, when did Green Lantern become a white guy? You know, growing up, he was always John Stewart, and so I was super confused when I grew up and I didn't realize that. Or I finally realized that some superheroes actually have multiple characters that play them, you know, much like Green Lantern and Flash. You know, with Green Lantern, I think having Hal Jordan, John Stewart, and then the original Green Lantern from like the 40s. I don't know his name. And then there's Wally West, Barry Allen, Kid Flash, or not Kid Flash, but you know, all those other people that play the Flash. And so yeah, so I was a shock to my system when I realized that there was two versions of Green Lantern, and that it kind of just switches between who's available at the time, if one's alive in that universe and one's not. I don't know. I'll be honest, guys, I don't know too much about the Green Lantern Corps and all that. Despite green being my favorite color, I've always been a Batman fan, a diehard Batman fan. But like I said, John Stewart has always been my Green Lantern growing up, so I am super happy and excited to have him as my Mezco form Green Lantern for my Zack Snyder Justice League. But like I said, with that being said, guys, let's go ahead and take a look at all the great stuff this guy comes with, because like I mentioned, he comes with so much stuff, guys, like so much. In fact, he comes with so much stuff, it's funny, because I got him for $10 under retail, so $70 cash, and I paid $90 for the Aquaman shipped and $87 for the Wonder Woman shipped, and they don't even come close to the number of accessories that this guy came with. This guy could easily go for an easy starting price of $140 with the amount of accessories it comes with and the coolness to these accessories. Like, watch, one of them in itself, you'll understand what I'm talking about, how it can raise the value of this figure. But getting into the accessories, the third time I am saying this, because as you can tell, when I'm always ranting about a figure, I'm always super happy. I'm always happy about the figures I review on my channel, because of course I buy them all. I don't get anything sent to me. So if I'm going to purchase something, if I'm going to buy something, it's going to be something I like, that I want to add to my collection. But I am always extremely happy with certain figures, and this is definitely one of them, because like I said, it was more of a surprise to buy him, to find him for such a good deal, and then to actually just love him this much. But for the fourth time, let's go ahead and get on into what he comes with. So he does come with this young looking head, which is really nice, but he also comes with this just as unlimited looking John Stewart head with the little goatee and the green eyes, like he's going all Green Lantern Super Saiyan status and whatnot. So he does come with two heads, which is really cool. And then of course, like with all Mezco, he comes with an array of hands, and of course one of those hands has to have the ring on it. So as you can see, these are his fisting, punching hands, and his right hand does have the ring attached to it. He does come with a pair of, hold on guys, let me position them, flying hands, or just open, very open straight hands. So you can see the ring is still on there. Mezco is really good with that detail, especially in those little pieces and parts. Just adding that little fine detail is really nice. And you can actually make out the Green Lantern logo on the ring. That's how crazy the detail is on these hands. And of course you have a pair of relatively relaxed open hands. You can see that one has the ring, and here's the left hand with no ring. So he also comes with two other hands, one to grip the lantern right here, so a gripping hand, and the second one being this supercharged or overcharged ring hand. So that one is by far my personal favorite, but you'll see he still has so much more. So along with those, so this in itself is just a hand. Ooh, look at that save. That's in itself is just a hand with little glowing parts coming out of it. But this lantern itself is also an accessory that this figure comes with, and it is the accessory that I was telling you that could raise the value of this figure. But before we get into that, just take a look at the nice intricate detail in this. The lighter shades of green, the darker shades of green, the Green Lantern insignia right there. And for the best part, guys, you take his fisted ring hand, and if you bring it in contact with the lantern, whoops, so you can see it does light up, and all these little cracks in the lantern light up as well, because it's that light plastic, so the light kind of fluctuates throughout it. So that is by far the coolest thing of this whole set is that light up lantern feature. I don't think the other hands cause it to light up. I haven't gotten them to light it up, so I'm thinking only the fisted hands. But that is a really cool, neat feature in my opinion. Something that goes above and beyond any other Mezco accessory that I've ever gone with any other DC superhero, and that's the accessory that I think could have pushed the price easily up to $140. But with him not being, you know, one of the big three, Wonder Woman, Batman, or Superman, I feel like that's what also kept the price down low. But he still has so much more, guys. He comes with this, whoops, bald energy. So it is for his hand. So basically it's like what he would punch somebody with, like a ball of green energy. So there's no hand in this one, it's just a peg hole. So you do just take the hand out and plug this into the peg. And you'll understand why I'm explaining that in a second as we move on to the second accessory, which is this green beam, you know, coming from his ring. Now this one does come with a hand attached to it. Now that's why I was saying the other one you have to just plug in, because when I first opened this I was like so confused, because all the other Green Lantern accessories come with a hand attached to it, you know, coming from the ring, except for that one. But I guess that one's just so encompassing they couldn't find a way to fit the hand in there, which is totally fine because it looks really nice with it just plugged in. I feel like it probably would look a little weird and probably wouldn't sit too right if you had to plug the fist in. So yeah, this is another great accessory that it comes with. Look at the amazing detail that you can see, like right there, all the ridges and stuff. And it is uneven, as you can see, so it's jagged, so it looks like it's flying out and it's not just, you know, complete. So another great accessory that this figure comes with. And that is still not the last one. You still get this sort of Green Lantern energy shield. And I did want to mention real quick that it does come with batteries for the Green Lantern. So that's really cool. It does come with it. You just have to, you know, put them in for yourself. And as with the other one, it does have a fist attached to it right there, and you can see it's coming from the ring. So that's really cool, the amount of detail that's put in. Whoa, sorry guys, I don't know if you heard that, but I almost knocked over all my stuff. Thankfully I was able to catch it and nothing fell through. But hold on guys, I'm just trying to pick a few things up right here and make sure I don't step on anything. Okay, so we are finally at the final piece of accessories that this guy comes with, and it is this Green Lantern kind of like light beam from the ring. Now this accessory, guys, is super thin and hard plastic, and with that being said, it was really hard to get this onto his hand, because you have to put a little pressure and whatnot, and this feels like it can literally break by just putting just the slide. Like even me holding it right there, I feel like I'm gonna put a little too much pressure and just snap the piece. So I want to rearrange it so I'm holding it from the hand itself, because like I said, this one does come with a hand also that you plug in. So I don't think I'll ever display him with this. I was able to manage to get a picture of him holding it in his hand. It wasn't plugged in all the way, I'll admit. You guys will see in the photos that are in this video. So I just warn you, if you do want to use it, to be super careful, because it is that hard plastic that could potentially just snap if you put a little too much pressure on it. So guys, with that being said, I almost forgot actually, he does come, of course, with the Mezco stand, and his is awesome, guys. It's this translucent light green with the darker green to, you know, put the emblem on right there. Super cool. I'll probably be using this to display him, because I'll be displaying the whole Justice League on my NECA street scene diorama, and you need a little space sometimes between them, and so I'll probably have him and Superman in the air, and the rest of the league on the ground, you know, prepared to fight, looking in a cool stance and whatnot. I'll try to bring you guys an update on that on my Instagram, so if you guys want an update, make sure you stay tuned. So with that being said, let's go ahead and take a look at his articulation. But first, let's bring him forward and just take a look at all the nice detail in his suit. You also, real quick before I forget, get an extra Green Lantern emblem. I'm guessing that's in case this one falls out and you lose it, because it doesn't feel like it's stitched in. It feels like it probably just clicks into the body, so if you happen to lose it, they do give you a replacement one. The bodysuit is really nice, really modern looking. I really like the lines and the techno look to it that it has. Sorry guys, I don't have a turntable. I'm having to spin them on one hand. Here's a look at the back. Look at the side. And now back to the front. So just overall a really cool character, guys. But with that being said, let's take a look at his articulation. He can look all the way to the right, all the way to the left. He can look down that far, and he can look up that far. His arms do go all the way up, and his arms would allow for 360 rotation, but with Mezco you always have to be careful with the clothing. You don't want to rip that, you don't want to stretch that too far. He does come with a slight butterfly joint right there, bicep rotation right there, double hinge elbow, which is really nice right there, rotation at the wrist as well as hinging action at the wrist. And what I like about the Mezco wrist is you can twist and turn it to where you want it, so both hands can be up and down or in and out, depending on where you put that ball joint. Sorry for knocking the camera, guys. It's not a CoolFigurez video if I don't tap it at least once in a video. He does get a little rotation at the waist, a little slight bend forward, a little slight bend back, not too much. Like I said, be careful with the suit. Kicking out, he does kick out that far, when his leg is straight right there. He can go that far out forward and that far back. He does come with double hinge knees that go that far, and his suit does stretch pretty well for that. And this guy has to have some of the best Mezco ankles I've ever seen for a superhero character. So it goes down all the way like that, goes up that way. But look at the ball rocker hinge on this one. All the other DC characters have really bad ball rocker hinge joints, really hard to move around and stuff. But his is really nice. So all in all, guys, I absolutely love this figure, if you can't tell by me just constantly ranting about it and this 17-minute long video at this point, and we still have the pictures and the end, guys. But with that being said, I hope you guys did enjoy this look into this figure, and I hope you guys are liking it. But with that being said, let's go ahead and take a look at some cool pics that I took of this guy, and we'll be right back. Alright guys, thank you so much for sticking to the end of this video. If you enjoyed those pics, you can find the full images over on Instagram at CoolFigurez. And if you stuck to the end of this video, type down in the comments down below Green Lantern. But if you guys did enjoy this video, please remember to give it a thumbs up. It really helps the channel grow. And if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button, guys. But whether or not you're a subscriber, thank you so much for taking time out of your busy day to listen to me talk about toys. I really do appreciate it. As always, I'm your host, Jesse the Bat Madrigal, aka the Buff Collector, and I will talk to you guys in the next video.